Hey guys, how's it going? It's Claryberry, and we're here today to talk about Sagittarius for the 30th of October through the 7th of November. I hope you guys are doing really well. You're starting out with the moon in your 10th house here. So back to work on Monday morning, going to be all about those long-term goals. How can we succeed? How can we shine? You know, how can we show others our true essence? And guys, we keep getting show the world the real you. Okay? Keep getting this Aquarian energy. Okay? Emotional release for sure coming through this week. Let's get into it. Okay, again, the 31st and the 1st through the 1st in the moon in the 10th house really could be a turning point, you know, for you in your career goals here. You want to also, regarding any long-term goals, you want to really look at your intention regarding these, and also, you know, like, are you doing it for the right reason, and also, are you even choosing the right thing to do? It's like we have some time here. We might want to take another route with our long-term goals this week. We might make some changes based on this new moon. This is a start of this eclipse season. So again, things that are happening now are going to affect us for, you know, the rest of the year into January. So definitely some changes could be kind of bubbling up. All right. So the 2nd and the 3rd, we've got the moon in the 11th house, looking at some of communication here with and learning in regards to other people, different, like, social. We've got to really, like, we want to do good. We want to appear perfect as well. But we really want to, like, get into some innovation here and, like, forward thinking. How can we use new technology to help do good in the world and help people? There's that altruistic energy. Finding the truth regarding social, you know, context, social justice, philosophy, all of these different things, the bigger picture. Okay? Watch out for being, like, too perfectionist, though, and, like, trying to save the world just with this one piece of truth. Like, we find our own truth, and we can't necessarily project that to everyone else right away and expect everyone else to be exactly where we're at, if that kind of makes sense. So the 4th and the 5th, this is our new moon energy here. We've got the moon in the 12th house. Okay, so we've got this great, lessons. Great. There could be endings. There could be closure. We might be having some big issues here. It could be like almost like authority issues here, and some, like, karma coming in that is going to really affect you in a way where it's like you're going to want to go within at the same time where you're feeling really energetic and you have a lot going on. You're leading the ship here in a lot of ways, you know, whether it's at work or at home. You're, like, steering the way, and, you know, you're growing a lot. You know, you're having a lot of growth in your life, a lot of change. And it's like you are trying your best to stay on top of everything, you know, that you're in charge of, basically, and just trying to stay stable, but again, at the same time, put your very best foot forward in many different ways here. Again, you're trying to be more giving in life and more, you know, philanthropical, and you're interested in that. Your mood is just like, how can I do that in my life? But I think first we want to look at, you know, something, whatever's happening. And it might be news, you know, that we're hearing here, or just, like, getting into the thoughts, being really gentle with yourself and caring with yourself. We can really get into, even in the midst of all of this, kind of this theme of, even in the midst of this really bold moon that might be intense, you know, we might have some ego coming through, and we might want to, you know, take some looks into getting deeper into the intuition, into the shadow work, into the healing here, really getting those lessons. And if we are having any emotional outbursts, any, you know, emotional breakdowns, as we like to call them, or cry fest, sesh, whatever, you know, these come with lessons. These come with release. and they're good for us. They can help us to come to a new understanding and processing of all of this craziness that we've been going through. Because we can't see. Something is blocking us from seeing it correctly. Again, probably because we're too dang busy to stop and even slow down. So make sure that, during this time of this new moon, you're giving, if you're trying to give to others, the best thing you can do is give to yourself here. Be generous to yourself as well. Okay? And allow yourself to go within, and really getting into some inner healing work is going to take you very far. It's going to bring you a lot of abundance. Okay. So the 6th and the 7th, we have basically moving on in a new cycle. You're seeing things in an absolute new way. And it's very much bringing more abundance to your life, bringing more accomplishments and mastery. It's like, it's kind of like we're learning this lesson of, we don't just want to be famous for the sake of being famous or successful, for the sake of being successful. But now we're doing it because of what we've learned, about ourselves, about life, about the deeper, aspects here in this lovely Scorpio week. And if you haven't seen the general crypto, there's crypto videos too, but there's just a general energy that kind of delves into some of the, just where the planets are and how they're affecting us. So be sure to check that out as well. Take it into consideration. You can always check, where that's hitting you and which house that is hitting you on your chart as well. So yeah, this is looking good. Again, there's good lessons here. There's ending, there's closure, there's moving on. And at the end of the week, it's a good time to renew, refresh. Again, do some yoga. Allow yourself, literally, if you can do any inverted poses or exercises or, just an inversion table might be good. Putting forth a new, type of, and going after something, doing some new actions towards your goal. Just going about and thinking about and talking about and sharing, however you get all your points across, all of it, you can start to do it in a new way based on some of these, you're going to be able to kind of, I think, release some of the sadness that you've been kind of hanging on to by learning some of these deeper truths. If you let yourself, be like emotionally vulnerable for a little bit and get through it, instead of just glossing over it and ignoring it, then, it's going to be successful for you in the long term. It's going to be really good for you and your goals. And again, how you're wanting to portray yourself and who you are. It's going to be so much better if you can do a little inner healing work. So definitely shadow work all the way. Check it out. Shadow work playlist here on YouTube. We've also got the inner child healing. The program has it all. So check it out. Much love, many blessings. Take care. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the comments, hitting the notification bells. You can find me all over Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Pinterest, all over social media, Clary Berry, Facebook, whatever. Thanks guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.